Let's start with the first thing you see, which is your lock screen. If you swipe to unlock, your number pad can now be moved left or right, depending upon what's convenient for you. As long as we're on the subject of lock screen, you can also tap on the clock and get access to widgets that show your screen usage, agenda for the day, the weather, and you can customize all of this by going into lock screen settings and then into widgets. Samsung has really improved its split screen experience. Now if you have two apps open and if you were to go out, it would remember the combination and offer you as an option in your recent apps screen. So if you see, I've got two of those because I did create two and I can just jump between them real quick. And since we're discussing the recent apps screen, earlier I had the hardest time clearing or closing apps. I mean, sometimes they would just not close even though I would swipe. But now that animation, that experience, that interaction is so much smoother, and just overall the animations really feel good. Now, with OneUI 3.1, the TabsS7 has also received notification pop-ups with, the edge lighting styles that are on the phone. You get pretty much all the effects and with the option to, apply colors right from the app. So the app colors get picked and you've got some customization options just like on the phone. And now you can just double tap on an empty area on your home screen to lock your screen. But this setting is turned off by default. If you go into advanced features and then motions and gestures, you can turn that on right over there. And guys, before we move on to the next one, if you've not already subscribed to my channel, it'll mean a lot if you could just hit that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit that bell notification icon. Really helps me sustain the channel and grow faster. Alright, let's move on now. Now, Samsung introduced Eye Comfort Shield with the S21 series and it has made its way to the Galaxy TabsS7 with the OneUI 3.1. It's just like blue light filter, but it's just more intelligent and more adaptive and works a lot better. Next, if you use Samsung Internet for browsing, you can now enjoy a more immersive experience by hiding your URL bar or the status bar. So as you scroll, it hides, and then when you scroll down, it just sort of appears again. Right? Now this needs to be turned on, so go into the menu, go into settings, go into appearance after that, and then just turn on hide status bar, and that's it, you're all set. One of the major upgrades is app continuity. For example, let's say I'm on my S21 series phone and I'm looking at a page on Samsung Internet and I want to continue on my tablet, which I can do very easily now. As long as I'm signed in to my Samsung account and I'm on the same Wi-Fi, I get this continuity option on the recent apps screen on my tab. If I tap on it, it just restores my session and lets me continue on the larger screen. And this works vice versa. It also works for Samsung Notes. So let's say that I open Samsung Notes on my phone, take a note down, I can just hit Recent Apps menu on my tablet and it'll show me the Samsung Notes continuity option and I can just click on it and continue taking my note down on my tablet now. The only catch is that you have to be signed in with the same Samsung account on both the devices and you must be on the same Wi-Fi network for this to work. Now, this is not the only thing that you can do. If you also turn on Bluetooth, you'll be able to copy and paste content, whether it's text or images, from your phone to your tablet or from your tablet to your phone or from one phone to the other phone, depending on whether all the devices are running OneUI 3.1 and they have this feature enabled. And lastly, you can now hook up your tablet to work as a second screen or an additional monitor to work with your Windows PC. If you go into the settings, you'll see something called a second screen. If you turn that on, go to your Windows PC, just tap Windows K and you'll see your device show up. And then you can just use that as a secondary monitor. Now guys, everything that I showed you are more noticeable or more obvious changes with this update. There are some under the hood changes as well, like more speed, smoother animations, better battery performance, and you get some subtle design changes that gives you a fresh UI feel. But these are not as impactful in terms of functionality. These are just things that you would feel and just like it overall. Anyway, that's it from me on the OneUI 3.1 update for the Galaxy TabsS7. If you've got any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell notification icon. I'll see you guys in the next one.